Y'all do not listen to anybody that tells you that calorie tracking and keeping up with your protein intake is too much, okay? And let me explain why. I love my sisters, my black women, but let me tell you a huge mistake, something that I see happen all too often. Y'all will see someone like me, a fitness influencer, or someone that, knows their shit, and the first thing y'all want to know, like, what do you, what do you eat? Give me some meal ideas, basically like a meal plan, like what do you eat? And y'all expect for, of course, the what I eat in a day videos, and y'all want to look at, meals like this, Whole Foods, and think that you can just go and eat the same exact thing and that you're just going to magically lose weight. That is not how this shit works, okay? This is exactly what I'm eating right now. 96 lean ground beef, cottage cheese, an avocado, and some sweet potatoes, okay, with a drizzle of honey. This is the idea of what like healthy eating, looks like, what people perceive healthy eating is like. But a lot of times you'll hear fitness influencers just scream, or somebody say, oh, just stick to whole foods, stick to whole foods. Okay, let me tell you the method behind the madness of that. That's true. It is a lot harder to overconsume whole foods, such as, what I have here. But don't think for one fucking minute that you can't, okay? Intuitive eating and sticking to whole foods is for people that's trying to lose, maybe 15 or 20 pounds. If you have a big ass goal that you are trying to reach, spare yourself and learn how to track calories properly and hit your protein goal. I've screamed this and I've explained it in several other videos, but do not allow people or anybody to make you feel like, doing all the shit that most people don't want to do, which is calorie tracking, keeping up with your protein intake, using a food tracking app, using one of these is disordered eating, because it is not, okay? When you have big ass goals, you have to do a lot of the hard shit, okay? So just get that out of the way so that you can learn what portion sizes look like for you in particular. Not what they look like for me, not what they look like for your coach, your personal trainer, or your best friend, or what the next fitness influencer is eating or doing. You can always get meal ideas, but if you don't learn how to plug it into your calorie needs, you're gonna be disappointed, babes. Okay, that's why I always say, eating for health is different from eating for weight loss. You need to learn how many calories that your body requires as far as maintenance, so that way you can figure out your deficit and eat your goal body weight in protein. If you're overweight, okay, and if you're not overweight, just want to maintain your weight, like say me, I'm 157 pounds. Every day I strive for 150, sometimes 180 grams of protein, okay? But for sure, 150 grams, all right? If you're overweight, if you're 200, let's say 240 pounds, and, let's say you want to weigh 180 or 170, you need to strive to hit 180, 170 grams of protein, day in and day out. I don't give a shit what nobody else tells you. I'm telling y'all how this works. And like always, I hope that this video helps.